Hello everyone, this is Dr. N.Senthil Madasamy, Associate Professor Computer Science Engineering. Great pleasure for me to welcome you all for this session.
This session topic to be covered is first part of mobile operating system. At the end of Unit 5, the students will be able to comprehend steps involved in investigating mobile forensics with case studies. At the end of this session, the students will be able to understand Android OS under mobile operating system. Under mobile operating system, the purpose of an operating system is to manage the resources of electronic device, usually a computer. A cell phone OS found in ROM chip on the phone. From a computer forensics perspective, knowledge of an OS help an investigator understand what type of evidence can be retrieved, the tools required to retrieve the evidence, and where to find the evidence. The problem for investigators is that mobile devices have so many different operating systems than do traditional computers. It is helpful to have at least one investigator in your lab become a registered app developer so that you can access the beta version of the latest mobile operating system version. This gives you for new security enhancements and changes to system files. In this session, we will learn about Android OS. Under this Android file system, Samsung Galaxy, Android evidence, chip of Android security, forensics tools, and Android applications. In the next session, we will see about other mobile operating systems, Symbian OS, research in motion, RIM OS, Windows Phone, and other mobile operating systems. Now we will see about Android OS. Android is an open source operating system based on the Linux 2.6 kernel. In 2005, Google acquired Android. Android is maintained by Open Handset Alliance (OHA), a collaborative group of telecom companies, mobile phone manufacturers, semiconductor and software companies. The Android OS is found on smartphones, tablets and many other consumer electronics. Smartphones running on the Android GSM, CDMA and IDN cellular networks. Android phones have tremendous capabilities thanks to the numerous apps available from the Android market. However, this wealth of the functionality comes at a price when it comes to battery life, and an investigator should be aware of this. Also bear in mind that a tablet would also have cellular capabilities. Numerous tablets run on Android OS, including Samsung popular Galaxy Tab and e-readers such as Amazon Kindle. Widely found in the auto industry, the Shanghai Automotive Industry Corporation (SAIC) now runs its media entertainment on the Android platform. The Audi 8 uses both Google Map navigation and Google Earth. Nevada Department of Vehicles has approved Android for use in the self-driving cars. Ford Motor Company and General Motors have also adopted Android for use in their cars. Android file system. Android device has two types of memory, RAM and NAND. As on regular computer, RAM is volatile memory and may contain evidence that includes the user's password. NAND is non-volatile flash memory. A page or a chunk on NAND can be anywhere from 512K to 2048K. Android supports number of file systems including ext4, FAT32 and YAFFS2. Yet another flash file system too. ext4 file system can be found on Google Nexus S and appears to be supplanting the YAFFS2 file system. YAFFS2 is one open file system that was developed for use with NAND flash memory. Currently, a forensics analyst must download the YAFFS2 source code and review the files in text editor. Microsoft FAT32 file system resides on Android devices. The FAT32 file system is found in microSD card. Samsung Galaxy. Apple may have the lion's share of the tablet market, but Samsung Galaxy is top-selling smartphone. The company has sold well more than 100 million units. After its release, the Galaxy S4 sales surpassed the 10 million units sold marker, which translates to 4 units sold every second. The S4 includes a new feature called Dual Shot that enables the user to simultaneously take a picture with front and rear cameras on the device. Users can also add sound to a photo. A feature known as the group play allows the multiple owners of the S4 to share music, photo and documents, and also play games together. User can also create special album with a narration to go with pictures called story album. Voice activated artificial intelligence Samsung Galaxy S3 and S4 and certain Galaxy Note tablets. The feature is similar to Apple Siri, released in September 2013. The Samsung Galaxy here is a watch that to the Galaxy smartphone. The watch comes complete with 1.9 megapixel camera, allow 720 pixel video recording, contains 4 GB of memory and support Bluetooth. This smartwatch allows the user to place and answer calls directly to the watch. Therefore, when seizing a Samsung Galaxy smartphone or tablet, the investigator must be aware that the paired watch may also need to be seized. The spring 2014 saw the release of the Samsung SS. The impressive part of the device is its 16 megapixel camera with UHD 4K video recording at 30 fps. The device also comes with fingerprint scanner, which can pose accessibility issues for the investigator. The device has a heart rate monitor as well to help sensation and prove ownership of smartphone. The SS runs on Android 4.4.2 KitKat. Like its predecessor, this device also syncs to smartwatch called Here to Neo. Android evidence. Users can extract the evidence from an Android smartphone in 4 ways: logical hardware software, physical hardware software, joint test action group JTAG, chip-off can be obtained. Letters are carefully soldered onto the JTAG points on the circuit board. The voltage can be applied to the circuit board using cell phone battery and can be monitored using the voltmeter. Chip-off. When mobile forensics software or UFED touch cannot be used, JTAG is next course of action, the last resort available to the investigator. When all else fails, is chip-off. Very few computer forensics labs conduct chip-off because of high cost involved and because the skills is significant barrier to entry. This method is also not always successful. Chip-off can be used to circumvent encryption on many different circuit boards or be used to access data on a chip when circuit board has been damaged. The chip can be removed from the board by applying hot air or infrared to solder pins. The chip can then be added to an adapter shown in the figure. Android security. Users can secure their Android smartphone in these ways: PIN protection, numeric PIN number, password, alphanumeric, pattern lock, where the finger is used to secure the device with gesture, swiping motion, and biometrics, and iris or helps facial recognition. An investigator should also consider searching for the latest security vulnerabilities associated with Android and other mobile device platforms. Security flaws as well as application vulnerabilities and regularly uncovered and made public online and may provide and obtain access to valuable evidence. Of course, investigator must decide whether an approach is forensically sound. Android forensics tools. Many different Android forensics tools are available. Bioforensics is one organization that produces free tools such as Santoku, which enables the examiner to image an Android device. The company also produces AF Logical, which performs a logical acquisition of Android 1.5 or higher. The data record is stored on Clang SD card. Android applications are developed in Java and have an .apk file extension. For Google Play to accept an Android application, a signed certificate must be associated with an application. The application run in a 12-week virtual machine and have a unique user ID and process. This enforces application security and prevents data sharing with other applications. Especially helpful for investigators is that the date and time when app is executed or stored on the device. It is the developer that decides what is shared, and therefore the data that the examiner can retrieve is only as good as what the developer has made available. The developer has 4 choices for data storage: preference, files, SQLite, database, cloud. The SQLite database can be a great source of evidence for the investigator. Facebook is one of the most popular apps found on smartphones. It is important to know just about all information stored in a user's online profile can be found in that user's smartphone or tablet. FP.db is the SQLite database that contains users' Facebook contacts, chat log, messages, photos and searches. In this summary, we learned about OS under mobile operating systems.
I hope you found this video is clear about the topic I lecture. Thank you and have a pleasant day.